I am jumping back on today to talk about part 2 of these pyramid schemes, also known as cooperative economics, gifting collectives, birthday clubs, blessing looms, lotus flowers, flower clubs, whatever you want to call them. The vast majority of them, and when I say majority, I do mean about 99%, are pyramid schemes. And people do not want to hear that. And I just wanted to address it today. I addressed it the other day, and I was just going through the comments of people, their responses. Oh, that doesn't apply to me. And I really have noticed lately that people have gotten really defensive, almost to the point of indignant, when someone is trying to educate them and tell them that this is a pyramid scheme. All right. So just to recap, I have another video out. That's part 1. Be sure to watch that one. If you all understand, I'm an attorney. I have participated in a susu, an actual legal susu. All right. And I don't want people to confuse susus with pyramid schemes. All right. So a susu is you put money in, and say, for example, there's 4 people and it goes for 4 weeks. You put the same amount in, and one of those weeks is your pot. All right. So if you put $100 in a week and the first week is yours, you're going to get $400 out. And then you put $100 in the remaining 3 weeks, and then everybody gets their turn at this $400 pot. Okay. That's a legal susu. And the reason why is because you're not getting out more than you're putting in. That's number 1. And number 2, you're not recruiting anybody. Now, if you have to recruit someone, but they're going to get out the same amount that they put in, then that's fine. But there's no requirement of recruitment. And there's no promise of this 600, 700, 800% return on your money. And there is no recruitment requirement. All right. So the top 3 things, and I went over this in the last video, the top 3 red flags as to tip you off as to it being a pyramid scheme is 1, having to recruit people. If it's required that you recruit people, it's 99% a pyramid scheme. Okay. Number 2, if you're going to get out more money than you're putting in, 99% a pyramid scheme. Okay. Number 3, if it does not involve the sale of any goods or services for the increase in the income, it's 99% a pyramid scheme. Okay. So those 3 things: if you have to recruit people, you're getting more money out than you're putting in, and there's no sale of goods or services involved, 99% a pyramid scheme. Now, this is just the law, people. You can Google this yourself. I'm not the one out here trying to bust your bubble. I'm not the one out here, saying, oh, people have said, oh, you must have had a bad experience or not trustworthy people. No, because I'm smart enough not to participate in one. Okay, because it's illegal. It is a Class A misdemeanor. You get a year in jail and $1,000 fine. And that's a criminal offense. It's a criminal offense. That doesn't even include the civil charges that you could be charged with. Because if you recruit people and your lotus flower or whatever, your fire people, 8 other people got to recruit 2 people. If they fail to recruit someone, but your 2 people paid their money, and then the flower didn't bloom, those 2 people can go to the police, say that you recruited them, they want their money back, and now you're exposed, because the law in Illinois, the law says if you participated or recruit, solicit people to join a pyramid scheme, you're liable. So I just wanted to explain that to you all. So there's legal susus. I've participated in legal susus. I did not get out more than I put in. I was not required to recruit anybody, and it lasted for the exact amount of time that there were people in there, and everybody got a share of the pot. Okay, so that's illegal susu. And I hate that people want to distort African and Caribbean cultures, saying that, oh, this is the updated susu, this is the new susu. No, it's not. The susu has been the susu for generations because it works just that way. This updated stuff is illegal, and it's a pyramid scheme. And it doesn't even have to do with dealing with trustworthy people. It's still illegal. Okay, it's still illegal. It's kind of like, oh yeah, I made money from selling drugs, but you were still engaged in an illegal activity. Same thing with the pyramid scheme. You could be on that first round. You could start it, be on that first round and make money, because you hear people say, oh, well, they already got their payouts. They got their payouts. Yeah, they got money, but it was still an illegal activity. It doesn't make it any more legal just because they profited from it. So like I said, it's like selling drugs. You make money from selling drugs. It's still an illegal activity. You can make money from participating in all of this mess, cooperative economics, gifting collectives, birthday clubs, blessing looms. Yeah, you can make money from that. It's still an illegal activity. Okay? And I don't care who invited you either. It doesn't make it any more legal. It's still illegal to the same extent. And it just tickles me that people don't seem to get that. They'll be like, oh, that doesn't apply to me. Oh, that's not what this is. This is a real susu. This is updated. This is this. No. It's illegal, people. And so I understand the mentality. I'm not knocking the mentality right now, because COVID, a lot of people out of work, you all. People are taking hits to their income. Bills are stacking up. I get it. But when you're in that type of mindset, that's who they're preying on. That's who they're preying on. They're preying on people who are looking for a come up. Yes. Do I want to put in $500 and get $4,000 out? Absolutely. Who wouldn't? But it's illegal in this extent, in this degree, in this participatory fashion. It's illegal. All right. So you have to be mindful of that. There are no come ups. There are no get rich quick. They're all schemes. Okay. They're all schemes. And I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. If you all got caught up in it, I understand. And I'm here because so many of our people in our community just don't know. They just don't know. You get invited by a close friend, a trustworthy individual. You just don't know that it's illegal. You don't know all the laws. I don't know all the laws. But I'm just making clear to you all that this is illegal. And I hate that they're using Caribbean and African culture, things that have been beneficial to us as a collective, and selling us on that point with this illegal scheme. All right. Another thing that I want you all to do when these things come around is Google it. Google it, and then the word pyramid scheme next to it, or scheme or scam next to it, and see what happens. I promise you, the same videos that you all are looking at are on YouTube called something else. Go to YouTube and put the search in there and watch the other videos. And you're going to be like, well, if this is so powerful and this is a susu, why is, Jane over here with her little same lotus flower explaining the same thing with fire, air, water, and earth? Why is she over here if this is so African centric? Because it's a scam. These things have been around for a long time. They are not new. They just reinvent themselves, color themselves differently, use a little different lingo. Instead of a flower next time, it'll be, it'll be something else. Instead of a lotus flower, they'll call it a rose collective. It'll be a rose or something, so just be mindful of this. Anytime those come up quick things, that's what I'm gonna call it, come up quick things come across your desk, be sure to reach out to a professional. Just don't go in there blindly. Call an accountant, call a CPA, call an attorney and say, hey, I just got this across my desk. Is this legal? Is this valid? Is this true? So that they can help you look into it. All right. You can go to the Illinois Attorney General's website and it's going to say pyramid schemes. You can do a couple of word searches in Google and all of these different things will come up. And all of the people will be telling you this is a scam. Okay, this is a scam. And I think other people are saying, oh, if you had a bet, you had a one person talking negatively about it. I'm not talking negatively about any experience I've had. I'm letting you know it's just illegal under the law, period. And that you need to tell your family and your friends that it is illegal as well. All right. So I've already gone over the points as to what makes it illegal under the law. Be aware and watch out for that. Okay. And people are going to be like, yeah, I got paid out already. Of course, every scam, somebody gets paid out. That's their social proof. That's how they convince other people to join. But as you're required to recruit, as soon as one person doesn't recruit, that thing falls apart. And they fall apart and you all don't hear about it, or your flower doesn't bloom, or you ain't get 4,000, you got 1,000, you got this, you got that. You all, it's illegal. It's illegal, okay? So know the difference between a true susu, and I've seen a couple of videos, and yeah, the explanation of a true susu is actually correct in the video. You don't get out more than what you put in. If I put in $100 for 4 weeks, my pot is $400, and everybody else I'm participating with is $400, not $4,000. There's no recruitment requirement. You're not getting out more than you're putting in. You're basically stealing from other people. And don't talk to me about, oh, you can gift people. It's legal. You can gift people. You can gift. I've heard that so many times. I'm like, what? There's nothing wrong with gifting people. But when you have this recruitment requirement to gift to someone so that you can move up a level and be in that spot, that's the pyramid scheme. Now you're like, oh, it doesn't look like a pyramid. I've heard that too. Y'all, if y'all don't stop, the pyramid is one is you recruiting two people. Okay. I don't even know how to do that on screen to make it look like a pyramid, but you get what I'm saying. You and then two people. That's the pyramid. And then these two people have to invite two more people. That's the pyramid, y'all. So I just want y'all to know that. Okay. And I'm really doing this to educate my community. I don't want you all falling for this. I don't want you all falling for this. And those of you all who are participating and getting those payouts, yeah, you better hope nobody else reports it to the police, to the Illinois Attorney General, because it is a criminal offense. It is a criminal offense. And you're not going to hide behind, oh, it was a gift. They gave me a gift. They gave me a gift. No, they didn't. It was a pyramid scheme. Okay, so you walk away with $4,000. Those people can absolutely go to the police because they didn't get paid out because the scheme fell apart someplace. So just be mindful of that, you all. I don't care what they call it. Like I said, cooperative economics, gifting collectives, birthday clubs, blessing looms, they're all pyramid schemes. So share with your family and friends so that we can stop this. It has really hit our community hot and heavy right now. And I just am in awe as to how many are going on, how many invites are going out, these videos, all of that stuff. Just be aware, you all. Just be aware, you know. If you got $100 or $500 to lose, you go ahead. Guess what? It's still illegal. If it falls apart, they can still come after you. They can still come after you for participating in a pyramid scheme. Okay? Whether you get a payout or not, you can be brought up on charges for participating in a pyramid scheme. So just so you all know. All right. If you all have any questions, put them in the comments. You all know me. I am more than happy to answer any questions, anything that you all need. I just need this to stop in our community. I just need to stop that this is in our community. Nicole, thank you for your comment. You're absolutely right. I don't know why these people are so hooked right now. Like I'm an attorney. You know, I could tell you, they're going to argue me down that it's legal. I'm like, well, where did you get your law degree from? Which statutes are you reading? And they're just so indignant. They are so determined that this stuff is legal. And I'm like, So when you get to the point in your mindset, this is all a mindset thing, you all. When you get to a point in your mindset that you're arguing down an attorney on what's legal and not legal with your Google law degree, you're in a different headspace. You're in a different headspace. And that is what's making you susceptible to these types of schemes. You know, and I'm always about additional. Don't just talk to one attorney, go to another attorney, go to another attorney. Matter of fact, like I told you all, Google it yourself. It's on the Illinois Attorney General's website so that you all can get this knowledge for yourself. But I would hope you would listen to the professionals who are trying to keep you out of trouble. I don't want my community in jail for this mess, So I'm trying to be out here educating you all. I'm trying to be out here giving you all some knowledge, pass the information on. I already know you're going to get a lot of kickback. They're going to say, oh, it doesn't apply to me. This is legal. You are dealing with untrustworthy people. I didn't get involved in the scheme. I'm just telling you what's legal or not legal. I don't care if your mama invites you. Trustworthy, not trustworthy, doesn't matter. It's illegal. I don't care who invited you. Doesn't matter. It's still illegal. So help your brother out, help your sister out. Our communities, this is how we're preyed upon. This is exactly how we are preyed upon for lack of knowledge. These things have been happening for so long. These things started going through churches years ago. I remember probably 15 years ago, 16 years ago, something like that. One of these things was brought through a church. And I was like, I knew it right away. I was like, I'm not participating in that. Like, and they a lot of people fell for it though. But that's the problem. My people perish for lack of knowledge. And I'm not faulting you all. You don't have law degrees. You all aren't involved as you all are just being hopeful and trusting the people who brought you in. I get it. But that's how we're preyed upon though. So please spread this information, spread this knowledge out to our community so that we can stop being prey to each other and prey to other people. All right. So thank you all for tuning in again. And just be aware that the people you're dealing with are going to be indignant and insistent to the nth degree that what they're doing is legal, even in the face of an attorney telling them it's illegal. It befuddles me. So if you all have any more questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. I'm happy to answer them. There's this video, and then there's the first video. I would probably send on the first video. I think it was very clear on the first video as to what this was and how I broke it down. So, but you're welcome to send. Hey, Taig. Taig, go watch my first video or watch this first video over. Okay. Now let's be clear. She's asking about cooperative economics. There's many different types of cooperative economics. The type of cooperative economics that requires you to recruit people. Okay. And that you're going to invest whatever sum of money, $100, $500, whatever it is, and you're going to get $4,000, $40,000, $2,000, whatever it is. If you're getting more out than what you put in, you recruit it, and you have to recruit people to do the same, and there is no exchange of products or services for that. That's a pyramid scheme. Those are the three things. I said three. Three things. Say, one is you have to recruit people. If there's a recruitment requirement, 99% pyramid scheme. If you're putting money in, but you're getting more money out than what you put in, I put in 500, but I'm getting out 4,000, pyramid scheme. And if there's no insistence on, if there's no involvement of the sale of goods or services, 99% pyramid scheme. Those are the three things you're looking for: recruitment, getting more money out than you put in, and no goods or purchase or sale of goods or services is involved. That's a pyramid scheme. So Ty, I think it's Ty. I hope that answers your question. And what they've been doing is they've taken the term cooperative economics or Ujamaa and applied it to this. So people think that this is cooperative economics, but it's pyramid scheme, and they just labeled it cooperative economics. And that's not what cooperative economics is under Ujamaa. Okay? That's not what this is. So be aware. Look up cooperative economics separately. There's supporting Black businesses, keeping money in the communities, that kind of stuff. That's in alignment with cooperative economics under Ujamaa. It's not recruiting people, getting more money out than you put in, and no exchange of goods and services. So they're just using that term to lure people in because it sounds good right now, because we're all about building Black businesses and buying Black and doing everything Black, and they're misleading you, and we're prey. Okay, so even in this goodness of recognizing our ethnicity and our communities and our business and stuff, it's still an opportunity for people to prey on you. Okay. So I hope that answers your question. If anybody has any other questions, just put them in the comments. I'll come back and answer them. Watch watch the part one video of this. I think I break it down pretty well there. And just let our community know, y'all. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Have a great afternoon. Please share. Please share. Bye.